changed. You look a lot better.
Are you a huge fan of classic 80s sitcoms where families navigated hilarious situations with a twist of science fiction? If yes, then you must have come across Small Wonder. If you've ever wondered how the cast is doing after the show ended nearly 4 decades ago, then you're in the right place. Join us as we dive into the Small Wonder cast's shocking transformation in 2025 and the various paths their lives have taken. Small Wonder was an American science fiction sitcom that captured the hearts of viewers with its unique premise of a suburban family secretly living with a robot daughter. On September 7, 1985, this groundbreaking series premiered in first-run syndication and quickly became a staple of 80s television. The show became popular as audiences were fascinated by the concept of artificial intelligence long before it became mainstream. Following the Lawson family as they tried to keep their robot daughter, Vicky's true identity, a secret from neighbors and the world. The sitcom centered on the Lawson family, consisting of Ted, an engineer and robotics expert, his wife Joan, their son Jamie, and their latest addition, Vicky, a voice input child identicant android that Ted created. The show brought viewers into a world where technology and family life collided in comedic ways, teaching lessons about humanity through the eyes of a child robot learning to be human. Small Wonder ran for 4 successful seasons, producing 96 episodes before concluding on May 20th, 1989. What made the show particularly memorable was its ability to blend family-friendly humor with thought-provoking themes about technology, humanity, and what it means to be part of a family. The special effects might seem dated now, but at the time, Vicky's robotic abilities like super strength, speaking in a monotone voice, and her literal interpretation of commands created countless memorable moments that fans still cherish today. Tiffany Brassette.
Parrot, a tropical feathered bird with a distinctive hooked bill.
First on our list is Tiffany Brassette, the actress who brought the lovable robot Vicky to life. Tiffany Michelle Brassette was born on December 26, 1974, in Paradise, California. She was just 10 years old when she landed the role that would define her childhood and make her a household name. Her portrayal of Vicky, with her distinctive monotone voice and robotic movements, became iconic among 80s kids who grew up watching the show. During Small Wonder's run, Tiffany appeared in all 96 episodes, mastering the art of playing a robot, trying to understand human emotions and behaviors. Her performance was so convincing that many young viewers genuinely believed she might be a real robot. The role required incredible discipline for such a young actress, as she had to maintain perfect posture, speak without inflection, and execute precise mechanical movements throughout each episode. After Small Wonder ended in 1989, Tiffany made a surprising decision that shocked Hollywood. Unlike many child stars who desperately cling to fame, she chose to step away from acting entirely. She appeared in a few projects immediately after the show, including a guest spot on Parker Lewis Can't Lose in 1991, but then disappeared from the entertainment industry completely. The reason for her departure became clear years later when Tiffany revealed she had always been more interested in academics than acting. She pursued her education with the same dedication she once brought to playing Vicky. Tiffany went on to earn a bachelor's degree in psychology from Westmont College in Santa Barbara, California, but she didn't stop there. Her thirst for knowledge led her to continue her studies, eventually earning a master's degree in education. Today, at 50 years old, Tiffany Brassette has completely transformed from child star to dedicated nurse. She works as a registered nurse in Boulder, Colorado, having found her true calling in helping others heal. Her colleagues often have no idea about her television past unless she chooses to share it. She specializes in elderly care and has become known for her compassionate approach to nursing, bringing the same attention to detail she once used in portraying Vicky to caring for her patients. Tiffany maintains an extremely private life with no public social media presence. She rarely grants interviews and has consistently declined opportunities to participate in reunion shows or nostalgia-driven projects. In a rare 2007 interview, she expressed contentment with her decision to leave Hollywood, stating that she had no regrets about choosing a normal life over fame. Friends describe her as down-to-earth, intelligent, and deeply committed to her work in healthcare. Her transformation from robot girl to healthcare hero represents one of the most successful transitions of any child star. While fans occasionally spot her in Boulder and share excited posts about meeting Vicky, Tiffany handles such encounters with grace but maintains firm boundaries about her privacy. She reportedly lives a quiet life, enjoys hiking in the Colorado mountains, and has found fulfillment far from the Hollywood spotlight. Dick Christie.
No, the cheers were coming from the other team.
Next on our list is Dick Christie, who played the brilliant but often befuddled father Ted Lawson. Richard Allen Christie was born on March 23, 1948, in California. He was 37 years old when Small Wonder premiered, bringing years of television experience to the role of the robotics engineer trying to balance his scientific creation with family life. Dick's portrayal of Ted Lawson made him the quintessential 80s TV dad, mixing scientific genius with suburban dad humor. His chemistry with the young cast, particularly with Tiffany Brassette, helped ground the show's fantastical premise in relatable family dynamics. Throughout the show's run, Dick appeared in all 96 episodes, becoming a familiar face in American households every week. Before Small Wonder, Dick had built a steady career in television, appearing in shows like The Bob Newhart Show and WKRP in Cincinnati. However, it was his role as Ted Lawson that brought him his greatest recognition. His ability to deliver technobabble with conviction while maintaining comedic timing made him perfect for the role of a father figure to a robot daughter. After Small Wonder concluded, Dick continued working in television and film, though he never achieved the same level of recognition. He appeared in various TV shows throughout the 1990s, including guest spots on Murphy Brown and Mad About You. His film work included small roles in movies like Terminal Velocity in 1994. However, as the years progressed, his appearances became less frequent. Tragedy struck the Christie family in the early 2000s, when Dick began experiencing health issues. Friends and colleagues noticed changes in his behavior and memory, though the exact nature of his condition was kept private by his family. Dick largely retreated from public life, making his last on-screen appearance in a small independent film in 2008. Dick Christie passed away on March 24, 2021, just one day after his 73rd birthday. His death was not widely reported in mainstream media, and details about his final years remained scarce. His family chose to keep the circumstances private, requesting donations to Alzheimer's research organizations in lieu of flowers, suggesting he may have battled dementia in his final years. Former castmates remembered Dick as a generous scene partner who always made sure the child actors felt comfortable on set. Jerry Shupiran, who played his on-screen son, later shared that Dick was like a real father figure during filming, always patient and encouraging with the young cast. His legacy lives on through Small Wonder reruns, where new generations discover his portrayal of the well-meaning inventor father. Marla Pennington.
Mom, Dad, I'm really sorry about all this.
Marla Pennington brought warmth and humor to the role of Joan Lawson, the understanding mother who had to manage a household that included a robot daughter. Marla Lynn Pennington was born on March 5, 1954, in Los Angeles, California. She was 31 when Small Wonder premiered, already an experienced actress with numerous television credits to her name. As Joan Lawson, Marla perfectly embodied the 1980s suburban mom, complete with perfectly styled hair and an endless supply of patience for her family's unusual situation. Her character often served as the voice of reason, helping Vicky understand human emotions and social situations while keeping the family's secret safe from nosy neighbors. Marla appeared in all 96 episodes, making her an integral part of the show's success. Before Small Wonder, Marla had established herself as a reliable television actress with appearances on popular shows like Soap, where she had a recurring role as Jody Dallas's girlfriend, Alice. Her comedic timing and ability to play the straight woman in absurd situations made her perfect for the world of Small Wonder. She brought a grounded quality to the show that helped balance its more fantastical elements. After Small Wonder ended, Marla continued working in television throughout the 1990s. She guest-starred on shows like General Hospital and The Young and the Restless, proving her versatility by transitioning from sitcoms to daytime drama. However, like many actors from 80s family shows, she found it challenging to escape the shadow of her most famous role. In the late 1990s, Marla made a significant life change by stepping back from acting to focus on other interests. She enrolled in culinary school, discovering a passion for cooking that rivaled her love of performing. This new direction led her to work behind the scenes in television, but this time in cooking shows as a food stylist and culinary consultant. Today, Marla Pennington lives in Southern California, where she runs a successful catering business specializing in healthy, organic cuisine. She occasionally teaches cooking classes and has written contributions for several cookbooks, though she hasn't published one under her own name. At 71 years old, she maintains a low profile but is reportedly happy with her second career in the culinary arts. Unlike some of her co-stars, Marla has occasionally participated in Small Wonder reunions and fan conventions, though these appearances have become rarer in recent years. She maintains a small social media presence, primarily on Instagram, where she shares photos of her culinary creations rather than nostalgic posts about her acting days. Fans who meet her report that she's gracious about her Small Wonder past, but clearly more excited to discuss her current passion for food. Jerry Shupiran. Jerry Shupiran captured hearts as Jamie Lawson, the mischievous but good-hearted son who had to share his parents' attention with his robot sister. Jerry Michael Shupiran was born on March 21, 1973 in Arcadia, California. He was just 12 years old when Small Wonder began, making him one of the younger members of the main cast. As Jamie, Jerry brought authentic kid energy to the show, perfectly portraying the typical American boy who found himself in the unusual position of having a robot for a sister. His character's evolution from being jealous of Vicky to becoming her protective brother provided many of the show's most touching moments. Jerry appeared in all 96 episodes, growing up before viewers' eyes over the show's 4-year run. During Small Wonder's production, Jerry was considered one of the most promising child actors of his generation. His natural comedic timing and ability to hold his own in scenes with adult actors impressed producers and directors. He even received a Young Artist Award nomination for his performance, cementing his status as a rising star in Hollywood. When Small Wonder ended in 1989, Jerry was 16 and eager to transition to more mature roles. He appeared in a few projects in the early 1990s, including guest spots on shows like Newhart and Highway to Heaven. However, like many child actors, he struggled to find roles that matched his Small Wonder success. The industry's tendency to typecast made it difficult for him to be seen as anything other than Jamie Lawson. The 1990s and 2000s were challenging decades for Jerry. As acting opportunities dried up, he struggled to find his place outside of Hollywood. Financial difficulties mounted as the money from his Small Wonder days dwindled. In 2012, Jerry made headlines when the National Enquirer reported he was working as a waiter and living in a trailer park in Henderson, Nevada, having lost his savings to poor financial management and medical bills. The story of his financial struggles went viral, leading to an outpouring of support from Small Wonder fans. A crowdfunding campaign was started to help him get back on his feet, raising modest funds. Jerry later clarified in interviews that while he had indeed faced hard times, the tabloid reports had exaggerated his situation. He expressed gratitude for fans' support, but emphasized his desire for privacy. Today, Jerry Shupiran lives quietly in Nevada, having found stability working in the food service industry. Now 51 years old, he's reportedly in better circumstances than during his most difficult period. While he doesn't maintain a public social media presence, friends report that he's doing well and has found peace with his life outside the entertainment industry. He occasionally responds to fan mail, but has declined most opportunities to participate in reunions or retrospectives, preferring to keep his Small Wonder days as a cherished memory rather than a defining aspect of his current life. Emily Schulman. Emily Schulman stole scenes as Harriet Brindle, the nosy next-door neighbor and Jamie's friend who was always trying to uncover the Lawsons' secret. Emily Hope Schulman was born on August 17, 1977, in Los Angeles, California. She was just 8 years old when Small Wonder premiered, making her the youngest member of the main cast. As Harriet, Emily perfected the art of being adorably annoying, with her character's distinctive red curls and know-it-all attitude becoming one of the show's most memorable elements. Her comedic timing was remarkable for such a young performer, and her chemistry with Jerry Shupiran created a believable dynamic of childhood frenemies. Emily appeared in 94 of the show's 96 episodes, missing only 2 due to scheduling conflicts. Emily's natural talent didn't go unnoticed in Hollywood. During Small Wonder's run, she also appeared in films like Mr. Boogedy and Caddy Woodlawn, proving her versatility as a young actress. Industry insiders predicted she would have a long career in entertainment, praising her professionalism and ability to memorize lengthy dialogue despite her young age. After Small Wonder ended when Emily was 12, she continued acting through her teenage years. She had recurring roles on shows like ALF and appeared in several made-for-TV movies. Her most notable post-Small Wonder role came in the film Troop Beverly Hills, alongside Shelley Long, where she played one of the Girl Scouts. However, as she entered her late teens, Emily made a conscious decision to step away from acting. The transition away from Hollywood was deliberate and well-planned. Emily pursued her education, attending college where she discovered a passion for teaching and child development. She earned her degree in education and went on to get additional certifications in early childhood development, channeling her understanding of being a child performer into helping other children navigate their formative years. Today, Emily Schulman Galloway, having married and taken her husband's name, works as an acting coach for child performers in Los Angeles. At 47 years old, she's found a way to stay connected to the entertainment industry while using her unique experiences to guide young actors and their families through the challenges of child stardom. She specializes in helping children maintain their authenticity while performing and assist parents in creating healthy boundaries. Emily maintains a professional website for her coaching business, but keeps her personal life private. She occasionally gives interviews about her Small Wonder days, always speaking fondly of the experience while emphasizing the importance of child actors having normal childhoods outside of work. Her transformation from child star to mentor represents one of the more positive outcomes for a Small Wonder cast member, as she's found a way to give back to the industry that gave her so much. William Bogurt. William Bogurt brought sophistication and humor to the role of Brandon Brindle, the Lawsons' neighbor and Harriet's father. William Bogurt was born on January 25, 1936, in New York City. He was already 49 when Small Wonder premiered, bringing decades of acting experience to the show. As Brandon Brindle, William played the often exasperated father trying to control his precocious daughter Harriet, while maintaining a friendship with his unusual neighbors. His character worked at the same company as Ted Lawson, adding workplace comedy to the show's suburban setting. William's theatrical background showed in his polished delivery and impeccable comic timing. Before Small Wonder, William had built an impressive career spanning theater, film, and television. He was a veteran of Broadway, having appeared in numerous productions throughout the 1960s and 1970s. His television credits included guest appearances on shows like WKRP in Cincinnati and The Bob Newhart Show, establishing him as a reliable character actor in the sitcom world. During Small Wonder's run, William appeared in most episodes featuring the Brindle family, though not as regularly as the main Lawson family cast. His presence added gravitas to the show, and his interactions with Dick Christie created a believable friendship between two suburban fathers dealing with very different parenting challenges. After Small Wonder, William continued his prolific career, appearing in numerous television shows and films throughout the 1990s and 2000s. He had recurring roles on shows like Ally McBeal and The West Wing, proving his ability to adapt to changing television styles. His film work included appearances in War of the Worlds and The Man from Earth, showing his range extended well beyond sitcom work. William Bogurt passed away on January 12, 2020, at the age of 83. His death was mourned by the theater and television communities, with many colleagues sharing memories of his professionalism and kindness. The Small Wonder cast remembered him as a consummate professional who brought class to every scene and treated younger cast members with respect and encouragement. His legacy includes not just his extensive body of work, but also the mentorship he provided to younger actors throughout his career. Edy Mcclur. Edy Mcclur rounded out the Brindle family as Bonnie Brindle, Brandon's wife and Harriet's mother. Edy Mcclur was born on July 23, 1945, in Kansas City, Missouri. She was 40 when Small Wonder premiered, already well established as one of Hollywood's most recognizable character actresses. As Bonnie Brindle, Edy brought her trademark Midwestern charm and impeccable comic timing to the role. Her character often served as the neighborhood gossip, always suspicious that something unusual was happening at the Lawson house, but never quite able to prove it. Edy's warm presence and distinctive voice made Bonnie a memorable part of the show's supporting cast. Unlike the other cast members, who were primarily known for Small Wonder, Edy came to the show with an already impressive resume. She had voiced characters in numerous animated projects and appeared in hit films like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, where her role as Grace, the school secretary, became iconic. Her ability to steal scenes with just a few lines made her a valuable addition to any project. Throughout the 1990s and 2000s, Edy maintained one of the busiest careers of any Small Wonder alumnus. She appeared in countless films including Natural Born Killers, Flubber, and Air Bud, while also continuing her prolific voice acting career in animated series like Rugrats and the Little Mermaid TV series. Her distinctive voice and comedic skills kept her in constant demand. However, in recent years, Edy's story has taken a tragic turn. In 2019, it was revealed that she had been diagnosed with dementia and was involved in a conservatorship battle. Family members and friends rallied to ensure she received proper care, with many of her former co-stars and colleagues expressing support. The situation highlighted the vulnerabilities that aging actors can face, especially those without immediate family. As of 2025, Edy Mcclur, now 79, is reportedly in a care facility receiving treatment for her condition. A GoFundMe campaign was established to help with her medical expenses, and the entertainment community has responded generously. While her current condition prevents her from making public appearances or granting interviews, her legacy as one of Hollywood's most beloved character actresses remains intact. Fans continue to celebrate her extensive body of work, including her memorable role as Bonnie Brindle. The show's cancellation and legacy.
Oh, just drop those in the sink, Vicky.
Okay, is that everything?
Small Wonder's cancellation in 1989 wasn't due to poor ratings or controversy, but rather a natural conclusion after 4 successful seasons. The show had explored most possible storylines within its premise, and with the child actors aging, particularly Tiffany Brassette, approaching her teenage years, continuing the series would have strained credibility. The producers made the decision to end on a high note rather than risk declining quality. The series finale, which aired on May 20th, 1989, provided closure while leaving room for imagination. Without giving away Vicky's secret to the world, the Lawsons decided to move to a new city for Ted's job, allowing them to start fresh. The episode emphasized the family bonds that had developed, with Vicky having learned enough about being human to potentially live a more normal life. What many fans don't know is that there were actually plans for a Small Wonder spin-off. Producers had developed a concept where an adult Jamie would become an engineer like his father and create his own robot, but the project never moved beyond the planning stages. The changing television landscape of the early 1990s, with more sophisticated family comedies emerging, made the innocent charm of Small Wonder seem dated to network executives. The show's impact on popular culture extends far beyond its original run. Small Wonder was one of the first American television shows to seriously explore artificial intelligence and robotics in a family setting, predating many of today's discussions about AI by decades. The show's portrayal of technology as both helpful and potentially problematic resonates even more strongly in 2025's AI-driven world. Internationally, Small Wonder found enormous success through syndication. The show was particularly popular in India, where it aired throughout the 1990s, and created a generation of fans who still reference Vicky's catchphrases. This global reach meant that while the show might have been forgotten by some American audiences, it continued to find new viewers around the world. In recent years, there have been persistent rumors about a Small Wonder reboot or revival. In 2018, a production company reportedly acquired the rights to the series with plans for a modern update, but the project stalled in development. The challenge of updating the concept for contemporary audiences while maintaining the original's charm proved difficult. Questions about how to handle AI themes in an era of actual AI advancement complicated the creative process. Streaming services have shown interest in the property, recognizing the nostalgia value for Gen X viewers and the potential for introducing the concept to new audiences. However, Tiffany Brassette's firm stance against returning to acting has been cited as a major obstacle, as most revival attempts wanted to include original cast members in some capacity. The financial legacy.
I'm finished cleaning the floor.
Oh, thanks, Vicky. It's a blessing having a robot around the house.
According to industry sources, Small Wonder was remarkably profitable for a syndicated show. The low production costs, combined with strong syndication deals, generated significant revenue. The main cast members reportedly earned between $15,000 to $25,000 per episode by the final season, substantial money for a syndicated series in the 1980s. However, the financial outcomes for cast members varied dramatically. While some invested wisely and transitioned to other careers successfully, others struggled with the sudden loss of income when the show ended. The child actors, in particular, faced challenges as their Small Wonder earnings were supposed to be protected by Coogan law, but various factors led to different financial outcomes for each. The show's creators and producers fared better financially, with syndication rights providing ongoing income for decades. The international distribution deals, particularly in markets like India and Latin America, continued generating revenue well into the 2000s. However, residual payments to actors decreased significantly over time, following standard industry practices. Where are they now, the supporting cast?
How was school?
There's gotta be more to life than school. Man cannot live by education alone.
Beyond the main cast, Small Wonder featured numerous recurring characters and guest stars who went on to various careers. Alice Ghostly, who played Ted's boss's wife in several episodes, continued her successful career until her death in 2007. Paul C. Scott, who played Ted's colleague, transitioned to directing and producing, working behind the scenes on several successful television series. Many child actors who appeared as Vicky and Jamie's classmates left the entertainment industry entirely. Some became teachers, lawyers, and business professionals, viewing their Small Wonder appearances as interesting childhood memories rather than career-defining moments. A few attempted to continue acting but found, like the main child cast members, that escaping typecasting proved challenging. The show's technical crew also deserve recognition for their contributions. The special effects team, working with 1980s technology, created Vicky's robotic effects on a limited budget. Many of these professionals went on to work on major science fiction productions, citing Small Wonder as valuable experience in practical effects. The show's costume designer, responsible for Vicky's iconic red and white dress, later worked on several other family sitcoms of the 1990s. The modern relevance. In 2025, Small Wonder has found new relevance in discussions about AI and technology. Academic papers have been written analyzing the show's portrayal of artificial intelligence and its predictions about human-robot interaction. Some of Vicky's capabilities, like instant calculation and data storage, seem quaint compared to modern AI, while other aspects of the show proved remarkably prescient. The show's handling of themes like identity, what makes someone human, and the ethics of creating artificial life resonate strongly in an era of advanced AI and robotics. University courses on technology and society have used Small Wonder episodes to illustrate how popular culture shapes and reflects societal attitudes toward technology. Social media has kept Small Wonder alive through memes and nostalgic posts. Vicky's robotic voice and literal interpretations of commands have become popular reaction GIFs. The phrase, "she's a small wonder," trends periodically on platforms like TikTok, usually accompanied by videos of modern robots or AI assistants making mistakes reminiscent of Vicky's misunderstandings. The fan community. The Small Wonder fan community remains surprisingly active in 2025. Online forums dedicated to the show continue to thrive, with fans sharing memories, creating fan fiction, and organizing virtual reunions. Several fan-run websites maintain comprehensive episode guides and behind-the-scenes information that isn't available anywhere else. Annual fan conventions, though small, bring together dedicated viewers who share their collections of memorabilia. Original scripts, promotional photos, and even pieces of Vicky's costume have become valuable collector's items. A Vicky robot replica created by a fan engineer sold at auction in 2023 for $15,000, demonstrating the enduring appeal of the character. Fan campaigns to release a complete series Blu-ray set with commentary and bonus features continue, though rights issues have complicated such releases. The existing DVD releases, now out of print, command high prices on secondary markets. Streaming availability varies by region, with some territories having full access, while others have no legal way to watch the show. Conclusion. The story of Small Wonder and its cast represents a fascinating snapshot of 1980s television and the varied paths that performers' lives can take after fame. From Tiffany Brassette's complete transformation from child star to dedicated nurse, to the tragic losses of Dick Christie and William Bogurt, each cast member's journey reflects different aspects of life after Hollywood. What strikes us most about revisiting Small Wonder in 2025 is how a simple show about a robot girl and her family touched so many lives and continues to resonate decades later. The cast members who found happiness outside the entertainment industry remind us that there's life beyond fame, while those who continued performing demonstrated the enduring appeal of their craft. As we look at where the Small Wonder cast is now, we see teachers, healthcare workers, business owners, and yes, still some entertainers, all of whom contributed to a show that brought joy to millions. Their transformations, whether shocking or inspiring, remind us that the cute robot girl and her TV family were played by real people with real lives that continued long after the cameras stopped rolling. What do you think about the Small Wonder cast's transformations? Did any of these updates surprise you? Would you want to see a modern reboot of the show, or should some classics remain in the past? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for joining us on this nostalgic journey. If you enjoyed learning about what happened to the Small Wonder cast, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more fascinating updates about your favorite classic TV shows.